keywords, identifiers, operators, literals, punctuators. Okay, so see that you will think that why I'm not explaining in order. So order doesn't matter. Keyword you can learn later. Okay, so these two I will, and this one I have done identifiers. Okay, some rules to do you can see in also video. Operators is you can say that a little bit important and larger, you can say the topic compared to others. Punctuators is very small, literals, operators, identifiers. So now I will explain about operators and operators I explained yesterday. So type of operators, let us see that operators. So operators in which we learnt about arithmetic operators. Arithmetic operators. So who will remind me first?
Sir, plus.
It means addition. Okay, addition operator. You will say like this. Addition. OP. It means operator. Second,
Subtraction operator.
uh, subtraction. Good. Subtraction. Subtraction.
Multiplication and division operator.
Third one, multiplication. Multiplication. Please also note that you take a, you can say that note, and take a notebook, so that what will happen. Also I am recording video. This year I am recording each video, and please remind me if I am not recording or if I am not sending. So don't hesitate to say that sir you didn't record. Okay, because if you have video, you, if I forget sometime, so if you have video, so you will, you can see later, and you can revise, because you have attended the class. So you, if you revise it, so what will happen, everything you will revise very fast. Okay, so multiplication operator. Fourth one you said that division. Division operator. Division op I am writing, so it is, it means operator. So also note that. Fifth one.
Remainder operator.
Good. Remainder operator. And also here I should have written symbols also. So for a multiplication star, for a division slash, and for a remainder percent.
Percentage.
Good. And the sixth one is double star.
Sir, double
Exponent.
slash.
Okay, good.
Exponent.
Exponent. Okay. Exponentiation. Exponentiation operator. Operator. So basically these are the six operators: remainder and exponentiation. So these are, you can say that, arithmetic operators. Okay, so see that there are others operators also.
Sir, double slash.
Double slash. Okay, division operator. So this is slash and double slash operator. This will truncate. Truncated division, you can say that. It means if you have, for example, if divide a number by another number and you get this one, so this part would be truncated. Okay, so this one for truncated division operator. Now We have learnt about all of them, and if you have left anything, so I shared the Google Drive link, in which every video will be organized is inside a folder. So we are learning token in Python. So those of videos related with token, so every video will be there, recorded video. Okay, so I'm recording. I will also upload on that link, and I will often share. Now let us command relational operator. Relational operator. So relational operator, it indicates that, as its name indicates that it will show relation between two numbers. For example, if I say here write 5 and I say that 8, so if I say that put some relation, so you will say that like this one, it means 5 is less than 8. Okay, or you can also write 8 is greater than 5. Okay, or you can also write 8 is greater than or equal to 5. So these are the relation. So what does relation operators? They relate two numbers. They show relation between two numbers. Okay, so let us move again. So in relational operator, let us increase some pages. Okay, so relational operator, there are, first of all I'm going to write type of okay. So in relational operator, so who will tell me what possible operators can be? What possible relation can be between two numbers?
Greater than equal to, less than equal to.
Greater than equal to, less than equal to, ऐसे. Other?
Not equal to.
Okay, not equal to. So not equal
So
to,
not equal to.
okay, not equal to,
Approximately and equal.
yes, explanation and equal, good.
Will
So
be a statement operator, na?
exclamation and equal to, so this is not equal to operator. So see that this is greater than, it means GT I am writing, this is equal operator, and this is less than operator, I am writing LT, this is less than or equal to, so I am writing LE, this is not equal to, NE, and also other is greater than or equal to, so greater than or equal to, so GE. So these are the possible operators. The first one is greater than, second one is equal to, third one is greater than or equal to, fourth one is less than or equal to, fifth one is not equal to, sixth one is greater than or equal to. So you can also see that there are 6 operators. It is coincidence, but ऐसा नहीं कि हर ऑपरेटर में 6 ही होंगे, किसी में 1 है, किसी में 2 है. Okay, so this is relational operator. So let us see some examples in Python. So let us come here. So as we are learning that, for example, if you say that x is equal to 10 and y is equal to 15 and z is equal to x plus y. So if you print z, so what will happen? X plus y is referring to x plus y is referring to 25. So z is referring to 25. It means if you print z, so you will get 25. But in relational operator, you will not get output like 25, 24. In relational operator, you will get output like true and false. So for example, if I say that x is
Boolean
equal Boolean output, good. So bool means two, and actually Boole was the scientist's name. So bool for two. So Boolean, yes, very good. So well, it means only two, or you can say that binary result, or true, either true or either false. So if you say that x is equal to 10 and y is equal to 15, and if you write that z is equal to x is greater than 50, so and if you print, so what will happen here is you are sorry, x is greater than 15. I have written, I should write x is greater than y. Actually both are equal statement, but I have taken y. So x is greater than y. Is this true? Can you say that x is
No, sir.
greater than y?
False.
False. So Python will also say false. But if I change x is equal to 100, so then what will happen? X is
Sir,
100.
it will print true.
Okay, good. So it will print true. Let me. So it will print true. So this type of output you will get. And actually relational and logical operators are also. So I will explain logical operator later. Both are used actually for iteration and decision making, and also in other you can say that cases, but decision making. If something is greater than something, so do this work. Something is greater than this one, do this work. So you will see that importance of logical relational operator. First time I am explaining a relational operator, so I will talk about relation.
Sir,
Yes, and I am unmuting. Okay, so
no, sir. Make everyone attendee, sir. Someone is removing.
okay, okay. So everybody is attending. So see that x is 100. So this type of result you will see. So now we will also test the same thing. Uh, for example, we will try also less than or equal to, like this one, greater than or equal to, and not equal to. Okay. So let us move on Phony editor. So here we are going to open Python editor. So on which we will see that the output of, okay, so relational operator. So I said that x is equal to 10. It means x is referring to 10, and that means if you use x in any expression, then the value of x would be 10. Y is referring to 15, and if you say that z, or I can also say that result, res, we can take this is valid identifier. If I say that x is greater than y, so you said that false. So res instead of z I have taken res. So here it means you can say that result. Okay, so let us run it. So you will see that the result is false. But if I make it 100, okay, so it would be true because 100 is greater than 15. So this is greater than is here relational operator. It is showing that what is the relation between x and y. So if you are saying that x is referring to 100 and y is referring to 15, and if you are saying that yes, x is greater than 100, so it means you are saying that relation is correct. Okay, जैसे ऐसा नहीं है कि आप जैसे किसी का भी anyone, if there is son and father, and if you say son that this is your father, okay, like this one, relational relation से मैं just I want to elaborate. You are getting my point first. Okay, so this is his son and this is father, little bit bigger. Okay, so father, and you are here, you are saying that son that this is your father, so that is true. But if you are saying that this thing, this is your father, you are saying that this one, this person, that son is your father, that is false. The same way here, if you are saying that x is greater than y, then it's okay because that's true. You are saying yes, that is relation. Okay, but if you are say that x is less than y, यहाँ पे now I am saying that x is less than y. Okay, x is less than y, then what will happen? Who will tell me? I have taken less than symbol.
Sir, false.
False. Yes, because x is greater than y and I have used this one. X is less than y. Okay, also we can check less than or equal to. Okay, so let us see that less than or equal to. So for less than or equal to, I am going to write here 15 and I am going to write here x is less than or equal to y. Let us see, is it correct symbol? It
Yes,
might
sir,
be
true.
actually, see that I always forget.
So you have given space.
Not a space, actually equal to will be after less than. Okay, so then it will work. True. So be careful about that. I usually forget, and this is usual common because so x is less than or equal to y. To see that what is happening here. So if x is not less than but x is equal to y, so either less than is true or equal to is true, the result would be true. Okay, so less than or equal to would be like this one. If you also uh, here take 18, then x and y are not equal but x is less than y, so here it is also true. Okay, so इक्वल टू से लेके अब जितना हो सके y बड़ा हो सब ट्रू रहेगा, एवरी condition would be. So this is you can say that we have learnt about greater than, less than or equal to, and now we will see greater than or equal to. So greater than for a greater than or equal to, we will use this symbol, a greater than, and let us try then this one. So greater the x is greater than or equal. We will see that is it error? No. So this is it. The symbol we should use for a greater than equal to. It means I am saying that x is greater than or equal to y. So neither x is greater than y nor x is equal to y. So that's why any condition has not been true. That's why you can see that the result is false. So you should see it carefully. Okay. So x is neither equal to y nor greater than y. So that's why the result is coming false. So we have learned four operators: greater than equal to, less than, and less than equal to. Okay. Now it's time to learn equal to and not equal to. So let us come here. Greater than equal to and less than equal to, it was relatively easier, but here little bit. So see that if you have x is 10, it means x is referring to 10, y is referring to 12, and z is referring to x is equal to y. One thing I would like to emphasize here, that for equal to, relational operator equal to is different than this equal to. This is z is, you have written x is equal to 10. It means x is referring to 10. The value of x is 10. But when you check that x is equal to y or a is equal to b, it means if you are talking about relational operator, so you will use double equal to. And if you print it, so I think result is, you will ask that is x is equal to y. So tell me, is it am I saying correct, or what would be the result of program?
False.
False, because x is not equal to y. Okay. Now I could have modified, but I'm going to write another program for a not equal to. So x is equal to 10 and y is equal to, I'm writing 15, and z is equal to, and I am checking x is not equal to y. Print. See that here x is referring to 10, y is referring to 15, and I am giving a statement. I'm giving a statement that x is not equal to y. So am I correct, or am I?
Yes, sir.
Yes, because x is not equal to y. So I'm saying correct. So here correct means Python will say that uh, Python will understand is true. So this is true. So this symbol for equal to, and this symbol is for not equal to. So let us move on Python editor and let us check our programs. X is equal to 15 and y is equal to 18. That's okay. And I'm saying that z is equal to, and here I'm writing x is equal to, sorry, x is equal to y. I'm giving a statement. So my statement is wrong. So Python will say that you are saying false. let me clear the screen. Thereafter I'm going to run it. So click on play button and you will see that this is false. Again if you run, this is false. So anytime you run, the result would be the same. So I'm saying the wrong statement. Okay, now let us erase it like this one, or yes, erase it and let us type it. I'm writing result is equal to x not equal to, so exclamation mark equal to and y. So this will check that x is not equal to y, not equal to. Be careful about that. Actually, if some values are given and some variables are, a variable is referring to a value and another value is referring to a value, and you are giving a statement based on their values. So I am giving here statement x is not equal to y. So uh, am I saying right?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. So it means Python will show true, because Python will have two output, true or false. So Python will say that yes, you are saying right. It means true. Okay. So these six, you can say that relational operators are very important for decision making in, you can say that, any software or any programming language. Okay, so decision making, after this chapter you will learn decision making. For example, say if you have account balance in a bank, 3,000, or you can say that 30,000, and if you want to withdraw 35,000, so your withdrawal amount would be checked that you have sufficient balance. Okay, so if your balance is, for example, you will see in decision making. So just I want to, so see that, for example, in a bank you have balance 30,000, and if you want to withdraw amount, withdraw, I'm writing with D, withdraw amount 35,000, and see that it would be checked internally. Bank checks that I'm writing check. Okay, so check I'm writing that uh, here balance is greater than with D amount. So and print check. You will see clear picture of that one, but just I wanted to say that this type of things are used in software. So please tell me, is it false or true?
False.
False.
So false.
Because yes, so this is, you can say that, use cases. It means the real life application, and in software if else sorry, relational operators are used. Okay, relational operators, the six relational operators ना. समटाइम्स ऐसा होता है, मैं आपको बता दे रहा हूँ यहाँ पे, समटाइम्स ऐसा होता है कि इफ यू राइट ग्रेटर देन instead of greater than and equal to, so for a you it is a very small mistake, but in big software this would be, if actually especially if it is a bank. So there may be a big mistake. Okay. So just I want to say that use carefully, and you will use in decision making. I will show you many use cases. Here you have seen balance, you have 30,000, but you want to withdraw cash 35,000. So check would be false. So it can be written that if it is false, so you can write a message that your balance is not sufficient to be withdrawn. So this will see in decision making. Now I am leaving here because others operators we have to know, and please be careful about operators. You have to learn operator. You can see that a lot of things you will do using operators. So tokens, inside token, operators are very important. Operators, identifiers, and literals. These three punctuators are very simple, and keywords you will understand uh, very quickly. But these three things, operators, literals, and identifiers. Identifiers you have understood. So operators and literals. Punctuators are very easy, and keywords are very easy. Some reserved words you will know very quickly. Now I'm going to introduce logical operator. Okay, and thereafter I will leave you. So logical operators. Logical, third one, actually the first one was arithmetic operator, second one was relational operators, and third one is logical operators. Logical operators. Okay, so see that what does a logical operator do? So see that, write this line. This is very important. Um, I'm using rectangle. So this is a very important point. You should note that. So logical operators, logical operators connect relational expressions. Okay. So there are three types of logical operators. These are and you will write like this one, A and D, as it is, and, or, and not. So logical operators connect relational expressions. So I will give an example and thereafter I will leave you. So logical operators connect relational expressions. So first of all, understand what are relational expressions. Okay, understand this one. The red one I have underlined. What are relational expressions? For example, if I say that a, sorry, a, a color is here. Now color would be changed. A plus B. So see that this is an arithmetic expression. Arithmetic expression. Arithmetic expression. The same way if I say that A is greater than B. So this is relational expression. Relational expression. Okay, because this one is containing arithmetic operator, and this is containing a relational expression. So that's why this one is relational expression. And logical operator, what will logical operator do? Logical operator, for example, I am writing Z and I am writing that A is greater than B and B is greater than C. See that and here is logical operator. So this one and is connecting both of them. और जैसे आप if it is true और it is true तब जाके ये जो है Z would be true. Okay. If this is false, I will give you example tomorrow. Just I wanted to start logical operator. False. If anyhow it is false. So true, false. So whole Z would be false. So see that this was about introduction of relational operator. Now it is 12:40. So see that I will start relational operators from starting. Only we have learned relational operators. I will start logical operators from starting and we will run program. So you have, if you haven't understood, so it doesn't matter. Okay. So I will start from beginning. Logical operators. Okay. So please tell me, do you understand relational operators or do you have any query? So please, have you understood relational operators?
Yes, sir.
Good. Any doubt? Do you have any doubt or any problem?
No, sir.
Okay. So,
No, sir.
okay, very good. So do some practice on, actually if you run program on editor and if you run it, so you will get more confidence. So try to run these programs, the small programs I have written. Okay. And I will send Google Classroom on which I will you can say that give assignment and you will do. Okay. So Jai Hind students, see you in the next class. Try to
Jai Hind,
revise logical
Jai Hind,
operators
sir.
because Jai Hind everyone.
Jai Hind, sir.
Jai Hind beta. See you in the next class. Jai Hind everyone.
Yes, sir.
Jai Hind beta.
Jai Hind, sir.